Okay, today I am actually going to be showing you how to make your hair into a Maleficent like horn situation. I am going to start, obviously my hair is pretty light, and so at the end I am going to spray some temporary color over to make it darker, but that is totally up to you. And I am going to be starting out with this little headband that I made, and I just took one of my daughter's old headbands and then some tin foil, and I shaped the tin foil and then I wrapped it in electrical tape. So now I have this, it's moldable, and it's a great base for me to start this hairstyle. So I just brushed my hair out and I am going to pull it forward now, and I am actually going to separate out this front section, quite a bit of this front section actually, and I'll pull that forward and keep the rest of it back behind. And the same thing on this other side here. And then with this hair, I am just going to pull this together and kind of keep it down and out of my way while I am working. Just like that. Cool little style we got going on. Okay, so next up, I'm going to put this headband right here on my head, basically where I parted that section off. All right, next up I am going to grab a section of my hair, splitting it down the back in half again, and then I'm going to grab the top section of this back here, and I'm just going to start wrapping this hair up and around this base of this horn that I have here. And I'm just going to keep taking it up and around. And you might have less hair than I do, and so yours might stop. And at that point you might want to just, I'll show you in a second. All the way up into this tip, and I am just going to put a bobby pin down along to keep it all together. And I actually grabbed some darker hair ties, and since I plan to spray paint, or hair paint my hair darker, I am just going to use these dark hair ties over top to hold that hair in place up there, just like that. And so then you are just starting to build your hair on these horns as you go, just like that. So if you have shorter hair, instead of wrapping and twisting up as you go, you can actually just take the hair itself and just layer it along the horn, like kind of like this, and then put hair ties along it as you go versus wrapping it. So I am just going to basically duplicate what I just did on the other side. Now, and this one, I obviously stretched a little further than this side, but it's fine because we'll go over it another time too, so don't worry. Okay, so for this next section here, I am going to take this hair, and I'm actually going to put some texture spray into it just to make sure I have a little bit more grip in this hair. And I'm going to take this up, and now I'm going to go kind of in the opposite direction of the one I just did. And then I am going to put one a little bit lower as well, just to keep it kind of tighter right there. And then you can attach a bobby pin at this base here where you wrapped the hair, and then just make it a little bit more firm. So if you look at Maleficent, she has a V that comes down right here, and so you can either draw that on with your makeup, or you can take your hair and kind of form a little V yourself with the hair, just like this as it comes down, and then pin it in place. Or you can get a little funkier with it, like I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to braid just a simple 3-strand braid. And then I am going to pull it back up like this, and then I am going to attach this part right here, just like that, so that there's a little like V being made right there. And then basically with the rest of this, you can either braid it so that it's loose and chunky, or you can just lay this across if you want. I am going to braid. And then I'm going to take that and just lay that up and across. Actually, probably gonna go here. Obviously, it's not really a science, it's just trial and error. So wrapping this up and around, and then I am going to attach it with a bobby pin. All right, so we have the base of it done right now. I am going to go spray it and tighten up any random loose things, and I will be back. Okay, I sprayed it with some temporary hair color and tightened it up and put bobby pins in all kinds of places that were falling out and going crazy. So don't worry about that, just throw as many bobby pins in as you need to. Kind of adds to the overall appearance of it. And yeah, so you can also take ribbons and tie ribbons around if you want, or add leaves to it, all kinds of different things. So totally up to you how you want to play around with it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and have fun. Bye.